Good evening. Welcome to Wednesday's Indie Game Demo Night, Thursday edition. I apologize for being on the wrong day and at the wrong time. That wasn't my intention. But I still wanted to play these games and I wanted to show them off because they both look really neat, really fun, really cool. If you haven't already seen from the slideshow, we're playing Demon Crush and we're going to be playing Crime or Punishment. Both of these look really cool, and I love a good point-and-click adventure game, so that's why I picked Crime and Punishment. I keep wanting to say Crime and Punishment. It's not a Dostoevsky novel, it's Crime or Punishment. And being a fan of platformers, especially 2D platformers, I saw Demon Crush, which I've been trying not to call Demon Souls all week. It's Demon Crush. I gotta play that. And Steam didn't have a demo, but the developers reached out on Twitter and said, hey, anybody that's interested in playing this demo, let us know. And I said, oh yeah, sure, over here, right here, me, I'd like to play it. And they were like, great, here's a key for the demo. Sweet. So I'm looking forward to that. But before we get started, since it's not quite 7 o'clock anyway, I want to take care of a couple of boilerplate items. First thing I want to do is say hello to a couple of new followers that came in on the days off. Chico, 11/21/981 or 1/12/1981. I don't know if that's a birthday or just random numbers. And Sebi, 13/19/68/48. Hello to both of you. Welcome on in. Anytime you're around, feel free to say hi, but you don't have to. No obligation. This is a lurker-friendly zone. If you want to just come in here and listen to me play these games and learn all their ins and outs and make a bunch of stupid mistakes, you are welcome to. If you find that amusing, then this is the place for you. As well, I'm also working on trying to figure out what to do as far as like channel points and power-ups and things like that, and emotes. I know it doesn't look like I'm doing anything. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And I only, unfortunately, have a limited amount of time to dedicate to sprucing things up. And actually, a lot of what I've been doing lately has been trying to just improve my process by which I get streams ready, pick out my games, research the content, all that stuff, and then create the content and upload it and editing and all that stuff. So I'm really trying to just hone my process so I can do it efficiently, consistently, and effectively. That's the part that you don't see. So maybe from your perspective, it's like, what's he doing? He's been an affiliate now and he hasn't really done anything. Yeah, I can understand how that looks that way, but trust me, I am working on it. I'm not working on it as quickly as I'd like to. Unfortunately, time's a factor, but that's my problem, not yours. It'll happen. That's all I'm gonna say. But how are you guys doing? How's your week been so far? It's weird being here on a Thursday. I don't remember the last time I've ever streamed on a Thursday. No, before it was Monday. I think originally my first set schedule was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday? I think, yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I should remember that. I don't know. Well, what do you guys think of these games that we're going to be looking at? Which one do you think you're going to like? Which one do you think is going to resonate with you? They're both very different from each other as far as genres go. Crime or Punishment, we'll start with that one. That's Crime or Punishment is developed by Scale Issue, which is an international studio specializing in games with unique design and narrative experiences, which hopefully we'll get to see on display with Crime or Punishment. They're a team of at least 8 people. I say at least because I'm not sure. The information that I found said 8, but it was a little bit dated. So I'm going to assume 8 people. And based out of Rome, Italy. They don't have any other titles listed on Steam, and this game is going to be a Steam exclusive. So no other systems as of this date anyway. I don't really know how a point-and-click game would work for console. I mean, I'm sure it could, but I'd rather play it on PC anyway. there is a release date of Q3 2025. And they do have a Discord, and system requirements for this are very, very potato. Again, I always say potato, whatever it's like. It can run on anything, virtually anything. All right. So that's that. So as soon as the clock hits 7 o'clock, we are, well, 7 o'clock my time anyway, we're going to get started in Crime or Punishment. So it's 1 more minute. I'm going to actually just get it queued up. Don't want to start before the clock ticks over, because I don't think that would be fair. It's like somebody starting a movie before you're in your seat. Nobody wants that. Okay. Well, we can at least get it queued up and turn off the bossa nova. And just switch to a different kind of jazz music. Actually, I think that's one of the things that caught my attention. It's a silly thing, but anytime I see a game that's got a little bit of jazz music, I can't say no to that. That's not really fair to other games that have different kinds of music, but honestly, it's just what appeals to me. Not to say that, I mean, I'm not exclusively a jazz fan, but it's my favorite. But I'll listen to damn near anything. Okay, we are at 7 o'clock, so what do you say we get started? So let's just have a look at the options menu here. Resolution settings, volume settings, full screen. And here are credits. Yeah, so 8 people. Okay, so I guess that is up to date. Never mind then. So this is an alpha build and does not reflect the final look of the game. Visuals and content are subject to change. Now, if you do decide to go ahead and play this game, first of all, I'd love to know what you think about it. We can always compare notes. Maybe you noticed something I didn't. That's always fun to discuss games, as long as you do it in a civil fashion. But if you do have feedback, there is the developer Discord, which is useful for that. You can communicate usually directly with the developer and tell them what's going on. If there's a bug, they'll look after it, and you can basically help to refine this game a little bit. Especially, it's useful, especially if you're interested in playing the full version of this. I mean, if you see something, say something, is it. That's all. Okay. Let's click the start button, and let's see what we got. Okay, so, all right, so let's do a film noir, hard-boiled detective voice. Let's see. Let's think. Okay, here we go. Another day, another dollar. Need something to drink before I start my day. So this is Faulkner. Oh. Right. Okay, so WASD to move. So this is our office, I'm guessing. Wait, what was this? Oh. Now this is the kind of mug I can stand to look at. Use left shift or right shift to sprint. What's this? Nothing? Oh, hello. This thing ain't no espresso machine, but it does the job of waking me up. Cold leftovers from yesterday. Could drink this, I guess. Or maybe something stronger. We were looking for alcohol. Is it in here? No. Maybe it's in a desk drawer. No, I guess we can only choose the mug. All right. It's cold, but it's caffeine. Somebody walked into my office.
Detective Faulkner?
Oh.
We got word of a murder downtown. Looks like the mob's involved.
So there is a voice. Never mind.
I left the initial report on your desk. You'll need to check it over. I know how to do my job, kid.
Oh. Faulkner has a voice. I know how to do my job, kid. All right, so I'll try to emulate that when he's not speaking.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Now scram. So I left it on my desk. All right, let's look at the desk. What can we select here? It's phone. Oh. Oh, we can't do anything with this. I wonder who it could be. Ex-wife, maybe? All right, only thing we can choose are the phone, this, which does nothing, and this. Report made by FTO Beckett, period for which made April 18, 1925. Persons interviewed and evidence collected. A gunshot was reported at 2304 along Norfolk Street. One victim announced DOA, a Mr. Harold Drago, Deputy Mayor for Housing and Economic Development. Cafe has been cordoned off and locals are being interviewed. So far, no witnesses come forward. 4 suspects have been detained and are in holding. Evidence has yet to be reviewed and the site has been left untampered, awaiting arrival of assigned detective. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I completely forgot to talk about the premise of this game. This isn't your standard... sorry, one second. This isn't your standard point-and-click detective game. No. This is... You are actually working for the mob. And it's your job to obstruct investigations in order to help them. Yeah, that was the other thing that... I mean, the jazz got me in the door, but I stayed for the premise. You play as a corrupt detective on the mob's payroll and cover up their crimes, read files, collect information, and obscure evidence to frame an innocent bystander who was at the wrong place at the wrong time. After all, crime pays. Yeah, you don't stop crime, you commit crime. You enable it. As a crooked detective working for the mob, it's your job to fool the boys in blue and help the criminal get away with it. But be careful you don't mess up. The mob doesn't tolerate failure. So you tamper with evidence and alter clues and meddle with evidence to get your guy off the hook. Do a good enough job, and it'll be a fat paycheck from your illicit patron. But screw up, and you'll be in the obituaries faster than you can say sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This unique premise. Usually you're... Because I remember playing, like, Police Quest, where you're on the opposite side. You're trying to solve crimes. And this is just... I don't know. I'm looking... I have no idea where this is going to go. This is going to be great. So, should we make notes? Are we going to need to make notes, or are we going to have a notebook or something? Anyway. 2304... Norfolk Street, 1 victim, DOA, Harold Drago. There's 4 suspects, no witness has come forward. All right, cool. The phone rang. I think I know who's calling.
Detective Faulkner.
Yes?
It's all gone to hell. Step up, kid. I don't pay a detective like you for nothing.
Oh, who does this guy sound like? Shoot.
We got a dead guy at the speakeasy, thanks to one of my boys, Patrick O'Dowd. He knows he's working for me, and if he gets figured for this, they'll squeeze him for info on my dealings.
The Heat knows he's working for me, and if he gets fingered for this, they'll squeeze him for one. So when he says the Heat, he's talking about cops know that he's... Okay. I get it.
You gotta cover his tracks. Tamper with the scene of the crime. There's 3 other schmucks in custody you can frame. Just don't be a mook. You can't implicate all of them. Just focus on one. Long as it ain't Patrick.
That accent seems to come and go. a little bit, but, okay.
Don't screw up, boy.
What? Why did that sound different? Either way. Damn, he's not kidding around. I better grab everything I need before I head to the scene. Dossiers, files, anything I can use for false evidence. Alright, so there was nothing here. What about here? Oh, and we have a file here. Oh, okay, good. So this just... Okay, so I've got a copy of this. I don't need to make paper notes. Need to tamper with evidence to keep Patrick O'Dowd from getting arrested. 3 out of only gonna point 1. Some deal went south down at the cafe Sweet Rhine. Now a guy's dead and I gotta cover up the killer's tracks. Worse, the cafe's a front for a speakeasy, peddling contraband alcohol to any John or Jane with a sinful thirst. The poor sap who got killed is a one Mr. Harold Drago, Deputy Mayor for Housing and Economic Development. No wonder the mob boss Sorrento was panicking. The mayor's office won't rest until they got someone's head, and he ain't planning for it to be his. Worse, if police look too close at this cafe, it'll blow the mob's operation wide open. I gotta make sure I cover the killer's tracks neatly to avoid further investigation. Alright. Ah. Whiskey. My sweet nectar. My constant companion. And the cause of my biggest mistakes. Like these rising bills I gotta keep stuffing in here. Can't start the day without the hard stuff. Alright. So, what's this? Oh, what is this? Got a couple of guns in here. I ain't dense enough to write the combo down, but in case I forget, evidence report the last 3 numbers of the first Greco revolver listed. Last 3 numbers of the first Greco revolver listed. Huh. Last 3. First Greco revolver. Just because I'm not sure if that's going to be in my notes. Nope. Return later. Oh, we can go in here now. Okay. Suspect folder. A collection of this city's finest scum. Better check through the dossiers in here at my desk. Figure out who's who. Oh, okay. Alright, so this is this is the guy that committed the crime, Patrick O'Dowd. Place of birth, Cork, Irish Free State. Date of birth, July 24, 1904. Hair, or height, 5'8", black hair, 154 pounds, brown eyes. Sorrento family associate. Priors of public disturbance, attempted battery, and larceny. So he's never actually done any time. Attire at time of detainment, cap, shirt, and trousers and boots. Now this kid's destined for a small room with a door that don't open. And if I don't cover up his tracks, that destiny will be coming around sooner than later. Kid's a punk. Got way too much lip on him. But apparently he's been useful for the Sorrentos. Not many think of the Irish when it comes to the Mafia. Means he can go places they can't. Do things they can't. Sorrento would normally just cut a punk like this loose, let him fall, but he was caught out recently doing a run of coke down by the waterfront, by my own department. They know he's with the Sorrentos as they're the coke kings of NYC. My officer's instinct is to kick this kid to the curb, but my bank account's malnutrition, and more importantly, my head staying on my neck, tells me I gotta do this for the boss. Okay. So we're broke as a joke. Name, Nikolai Vasilyev. Born Gdansk, Poland, September 23rd, 1882. 6'5", red hair, 229 pounds, blue eyes, plumber. Priors are assault causing grievous bodily harm, 3-year sentence. Ooh. So we had a trench coat, fedora, and military boots. Outsider. He ain't got ties to any of the families, but he's done a lot of smuggling for all kinds. Tall, dark, and ugly. And a hell of a temper. One of my boys saw him throw a guy through a shop window like a kid with a baseball. after he cut up his face with some knife he kept from his military days. Fella's got strange sentimental attachments. Apparently he specializes in Missouri moonshine. Don't know how he hasn't blown himself up with that stuff, considering he chain smokes like a speeding train. Kind of like the writing in this, actually. Vivian Rutledge, born New York, July 6, 1895, 5'6", blonde, 121 pounds, hazel eyes, socialite, no prior offenses. Attire at time of detainment, a fur ruff, shift dress, and a T-strap heels. A tall drink of water with taller ambitions. This dame's been rubbing elbows with the upper crust for some time. She's got a hand in a lot of the real estate buyouts lately, and word is some connection with the Grecos. Apparently she was engaged to one of the Campos at one point or another, but for some reason she was able to call it off, whilst keeping relations sweet. No other woman or man I know can turn down the mafia. She's beautiful, she's powerful, and she's trouble. Kind I want to fall into. Looks like Mr. Faulkner has a bit of a crush. What's this thing? Well, let me read the last one first. Name, Leopold May. Born in Cicero, Illinois. March 17th, 1863. Yeah, he's born on St. Patrick's Day. 5'9", brown hair, 163 pounds, brown eyes. He's an accountant, with priors being embezzling and drug possession, no jail time. Attire at time of detainment, three-piece suit, brogues, and fedora. Quiet fella, unassuming, but cooked enough books to make Satan blush. He's got ties to the Bernardis, though he must be a hell of an accountant for them to keep him around. Word is they shattered his leg once they caught him skimming off the top. Poor sap can't walk right to this day, and it seems he's developed a nasty habit to deal with the pain. Fella was caught with coke once before, and I got the feeling he ain't stopped. Funny to see a guy like this mixed up with the mafia. His dad was a beat cop, and a clean one at that. Guess you can't count on family values surviving to the next generation. Okay. So we've got the plumber with the temper, we've got the socialite, and we've got the accountant with the coke problem. And this was the initial police report. Okay. What is this? Oh, these are our notes. Okay. So let's leave. And I got a briefcase with just whiskey in it. Wait, do I need to take my coat? Nope. Am I really going to go to a crime scene with nothing on me? What? An evidence report, Doc. This one lists the serial numbers of guns the three major mob families have been known to use. Best to take all the info I can get. I can check it over at my desk. That's this one? Yeah. Ah, 684. Is that our combination? Let's check before I forget. There we go. Lifted these from a couple different crime scenes. Colt, new service, military issue, packs a hell of a punch. Knowing the mob is running around with these ain't a nice thought. Oh, wait a second. So, I'm guessing depending on the gun that I use, I can implicate somebody else. So let's read this. Hang on a second. Listings of all handgun firearms, Colt, new service, confiscated by the three main crime families operating in New York. Serial numbers found below. ADW139. So, when was the 206 and LDS, right? So this one was, well, let's just take both of them. Yeah, so the IJI 206 is a Greco one. And the LDS 319 is a Bernardi one. Don't know if that's relevant yet, but... Alright. So we got... I don't think there's anything else I could do here, is there? We took the file from the cabinet. The safe is empty. I don't know where the booze bottle went, but... Yeah, because it's not in my inventory anymore, is it? No, it's gone. Alright, let's leave. Hey, John. It's going alright. It's been busier than usual, man. Just checking out this point-and-click game where you actually play as a detective whose job is to obstruct justice for the mob. The sweet Rhine. Always knew this cafe's customers were too shady. Figures this place is a front for a speakeasy. Gotta look around and see what I can tamper with. Well, piano's playing, but there's no one at the piano. Some brogues, military boots, and a parasol. Everyone's got brogues in this city, but the military boots are interesting. Though I think one of the fellas that runs this place served in the war. Parasol must have been left by some lady. Sure is a classy one, too. So, okay. So we know that... Who do I want to implicate? Do I want to implicate the plumber? Who wears the military boots? Or do I want to implicate... You know what? Let me return later. Let's see what other evidence I can tamper with first. Nice knife. Bit much for cutting fruit for cocktails. Well, let's take it. Huh. A list of the bar's most frequent patrons. And just my luck, everyone's on here. Vivian, Patrick... Patrick is the boy who committed the crime. We're trying to get this guy out of it. Nikolai is the plumber. Oh. Was it Vivian Rutledge? Hang on a second. Yeah, Vivian Rutledge. Patrick's the... Okay. Leopold. All right. Okay. Definitely broken in the fight. That's a hell of a swing from whoever did this. It ain't easy breaking pool cues. Yeah, no kidding. Which would mean that somebody who had to do that must have been pretty strong. Which makes me think I should implicate Nikolai. Okay. Pool matches from 10 p.m. onward. Lost more money than I care to admit betting on this damn game. Looks like Patrick did too. He was on a serious losing streak. If I rub his name out, I could replace it with someone else's. Let's implicate Nikolai, the Polish plumber. Definitely see a big guy like him playing this. Someone that big could easily reach anywhere he needs on the table. So, oh, that's another. We're not done in here. I didn't realize. I thought these were windows. I didn't realize these were doors. So there's two other rooms we can go to. Never got cigarettes. Always preferred my pipe. Wait a second. Patrick is the... Who's the smoker? Who's the smoker? Ah, Nikolai's the smoker. Okay, we might need to come back for that. I'm not sure if we should take it yet. Could be any dames, but I don't think the boys in blue are going to spend much time thinking about this one. That's my job. Well, let's take it. While I certainly ain't going to use it for myself, This lipstick's gotta have some use. Sheet music. There's 3 songs here. Maybe I can use them to indicate who might have requested them played. Not the most solid evidence, but every little bit helps. Huh. Inspect Annie Lyle. Annie Lyle, who the heck listens to this? Guess some of the older folks might have a fondness. The real mystery is how they convinced the band to play it. Bye Bye Blackbird. This one's new but popular. Ain't no one who don't love this tune. Rhapsody in Blue. The song's been out for just over a year, and I'm already sick of it. Blue-collar workers blare it everywhere. Guess they don't get to listen to as much as the partygoers. Plumber would be a blue-collar worker. Let's see the last one. Sheikh of Araby. Now that one's been all the rage for them jazz parties the fancy folk up top throw. Okay, so let's Rhapsody in Blues for blue-collar workers. Let's place that one. There. Music for Murder. Maestro. All right. I think I understand how this is supposed to work. Cocaine. Must have been a hell of a fight that went down for someone to forget this. We're going to take this because I think it's the accountant that has the cocaine problem, and we don't want him to be implicated. I got the marching powder, and while I ain't fool enough to sniff it, perhaps there's a way I can use it. Mr. Harold Drago. Damn. Just goes to show no matter who you are, or how high, the Reaper's just one mistake away. Stab hand. Why would I want to do that? Oh, wait! Yeah, I'd want to do that because Nikolai... Yes, right here. After he cut up his face with some knife he kept from his military days. Let's see what... let's return later. I want to have a look at this knife. Can we get any more information about this? I can't get any details on what kind of knife this is. It just says bar knife. It's a little bit of a board animation there where he just starts kicking the ground. Alright, let's stab his hand. Not to kick a dead guy when he's down, but this definitely makes things look worse. Very much, yeah. It's like Police Quest, kind of, but you're on the other side, making sure that certain criminals get away. Let's take this. Oh wait, no. Shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. All right, what's in... Wait, is there something over here? It's another... Oh, it's locked. Okay. What is all this? Huh. I ain't seen this one yet. Probably because I ain't got a dame to take along to the pictures. Wish things had turned out different between us. Ah, that looks like a key. A key? Barman must have left it here when he was using the John. Where there's a key, there's a door to be opened. Okay, can't open that. Alright, well, before we go in there, let's check this other room. Oh, another gun. Colt New Service. Military issue and packs a hell of a punch. Knowing the mobs running around these ain't a nice thought. Serial number is IJI331. Ooh, okay. So we're going to replace this. But let's see. Nikolai has worked with all dark and ugly. Outsider, he ain't got ties, but he's done a lot of smuggling for all kinds. So he's not specifically... Who do I want to implicate? I could implicate the Grecos or the Bernardi family. You know what? I'm going to leave it for now. A tumbler full of rum. Who drinks rum at a shady meeting? Wait a sec. Rum was Patrick. Okay. Can we get whiskey? Can we get behind the bar? Okay, well, while I'm over here, I'm gonna take the brogues and the parasol. I'm gonna leave the boots. Because Nikolai wears boots. I'm gonna empty this. Now that it's empty, no one can tell who was drinking here. If we could fill it up with another alcohol, that'd be great. But it doesn't look like I can. So, this is what all the fuss is about. A piece of paper with a deed to some crappy lot. What a thing to die over. Sprinkle ash, sprinkle cocaine, smear with lipstick. Let's sprinkle ash on it. With some ash on this, it'll look like a smoker was pawing at this. After all, businesses and cleanliness don't go hand in hand. Not in these sordid deals. Okay. Now, let's go see what's in here. Damn, there's enough liquor here to put the bar owner away for good. Guy's got guts keeping this much contraband back here. Can't help it but admire him. Surely there's a way I can use these. Yeah. Can I take all of them? Yeah, alright. So this takes place in Prohibition era, by the way, John, if you're still here. So that's why this is a speakeasy. So let's go. Wait, let me just double check. I'm reasonably sure that Nikolai drinks whiskey. Yep. So let's go back in here. And pour some whiskey. There. A glass of liquid contraband. Shame I can't have a sip. Could use a drink right about now. Well, you're basically a walking liquor cabinet at the moment. Look at all this. We've got vodka, we've got brandy, mezcal, gin, rum, and wine. We got plenty of booze. Gonna leave the gun, though. Maybe. Hang on a second. Was there a serial number on this? IJI 1331. Oh. No, I have to change this out. Alright, let's swap it with Bernardi's. There we go. I think I've done just about as much damage as I could. Oh, there's another door over here. I didn't see this before. Relatively light. Clearly that Patrick fella. Poke holes. What? Holes make it look like a fella with a cane left these. Ah, smart. All right. I think I have obstructed enough justice. Such a weird thing to say. Well, let's see. Surprised this work, but the sheet music displaying Rhapsody in Blue helped steer the investigation towards Nikolai. Now he'll probably hate that song as much as I do. The cigarette ash on the land deed didn't help Nikolai's innocence. A lone whiskey by the land deed wasn't a good look for Nikolai, as the only known patron who drank this stuff. Sure hope Nikolai enjoys pool, because it's caused him enough trouble. His name on the scoreboard helped pin him as being near here the time of the murder. The knife in Drago's hand made it easy to reason as Nikolai's M.O. Poor plumber. I bet he makes some good pruno in jail, though. Phew, I'm beat. I'll head home after I finish my report. No rest for the wicked, and I'm far from kind. Better answer the phone before I leave.
Right, what, my boy, I could guess ya! We're either the soft type. They got some other patsies to the Patrick, and no one suspects a thing about me or mine. You did good, and your bank account's gonna be doing better soon. I'll be in touch. I sense great things in our future.
Who's this?
Detective Leo Faulkner? For my sins. Listen, buddy, it's late. You'll be wanting to hear what I have to say, Mr. Faulkner.
I don't like this guy.
Don't think I do. Edward C. Cooper, Bureau of Investigation. I guess you'll be wanting a seat then. So, what's the Bureau want with some NY detective? A skilled investigator, Mr. Faulkner. We know your record has been rather exceptional. You always catch the suspect. See, there's been a breach of confidence, if you will. Seems some of our agents can't be trusted. We've been on the case against some of the oldest crime families operating from LA to here, all the way down to St. Louis and beyond. Each time we try and catch them red-handed, they seem to disappear, like ghosts.
I can't figure out this guy's accent. I'm not sure if it's my ear just not picking it up, or if it's kind of all over the place.
Sounds like bad intel. Or they're being warned. We're not naive. We know every crime family has inside men. Law enforcers have been taking bribes since the world was turning. But now it seems to have reached into our affairs too. I still don't see how this concerns me. Oh, don't play coy, Faulkner. We need an investigator, an outside man, a guy who knows his way around the street, someone the mob doesn't worry too much about, someone who's...
You need somebody else, brother.
willing to get their hands dirty. Well, if you want to put it that way. What if I say no?
I don't feel like this is a job you can say no to, Leo.
Then those stacking bills you keep stuffing in your drawer will come calling sooner than you want. You're extorting me.
Wow, you really are a great detective, Leo.
Oh, hardly. We're simply speeding up the inevitable. You do this for us, and we can wipe your debts. A fresh start, Leo. How else are you gonna get the money? I know you're not stupid enough to work for the mob, so you're running out of options. I can have your ass on the curb next week, if I want. The choice is yours.
This guy's voice, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it quite fits with this. Maybe it's just me. It's taking me out of it a little bit.
All right. What is it I gotta do?
You have to wish list. That's what you got to do. All right. I didn't think this was going to be a very long demo. Usually these narrative-driven ones aren't terribly long. But yeah, that was all right. Let me think about it here. I still like the premise, and I'm interested to see how it works as the narrative goes on. And I don't know if this is the beginning. That's the thing about this demo is I don't know if this is the beginning of the game or it's just a vertical slice somewhere midway through. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I wonder how long this game is going to be. And I mean, here's the thing. I've played a couple of I've played a couple of point-and-click games recently that have had some voice acting in it, and I haven't loved it. So I would love the option to just be able to turn off the voice completely and just read the text. I mean, for streaming purposes, I can just do my own voices. I don't have a problem doing that. I enjoy doing that. And it also lets me use my imagination to figure out how I think the person should sound. When you have somebody that's voice acted for the game, you're kind of just forced into accepting that that is the voice of the character. And sometimes, like what I just saw there, that Bureau of Investigations guy, that Fed, it didn't, like, I don't know, it was kind of weird. So, if they're going to have voice acting in this, yeah, a little bit. I mean, the only one that I felt kind of fit was the detective himself. Although he doesn't really, I mean, for all of his internal monologue, he doesn't really actually have a lot of voice lines. It's only when he's talking to somebody else, which that was an interesting choice. But yeah, like, okay, so it wasn't just me? It wasn't just me with the mob boss? Because I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure out your accent, but it's just, it's coming and going. And especially with, well, here's the thing, I don't even know if they use, like, just stand-in voices. If they did their own recordings or whatnot. Let me see. Oh, shoot. I didn't have an option to go back to the main menu, but there are credits. I want to see if there are already credited voice actors here. This Sean Mulkerin is the only one that's credited for voice acting. So did he do all of the voices? I mean, that might explain things. Because, like, look at the other roles he's got. He's got lead game designer, narrative designer, additional graphic design, and voice acting. So he might have just been like a placeholder. At which, if that's the case, then forgiven, completely forgiven. Like, that doesn't bother me. I can overlook that. No big deal. But the option of muting just the voice dialogue for these types of games, I always appreciate when it's there. Because sometimes I don't want to hear somebody else talk. Because sometimes if I don't feel like it quite fits, it just becomes distracting. And if it's a distraction, then it prevents me from getting immersed in the game. That's it. But on the whole, for as minimalist as the graphics are in this game, and the scenery and everything, and the design and the aesthetic, I kind of felt like I was getting into it, especially with the music. The music does a good job of helping to create that atmosphere. So I'm going away with this thinking, you know what? I kind of want to see more. I think I would play this when it comes out. I don't know if this would be like a day one purchase, but definitely, this will definitely stay on my radar for sure. What do you think, John, overall? Yeah, because I'm thinking like the mob boss. I know they were trying to go for like a New York accent, but there were a couple of words where it just sounded like you went from New York to high society for a moment. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky. That's always possible. So we've got... I do have an ad break coming up in... Actually, this is kind of perfect timing. Got an ad break coming up in just under 4 minutes. And then I'm going to need more time for Demon Crush because I feel like that game is going to kick my ass. A bit slow, yeah. I think, that's... Huh. I don't know. And I thought the pacing for this type of game was appropriate. There are certain things that they can do to speed things up, especially with the dialogue between two people. You can just do a side by side, right? Instead of just switching back and forth to between the detective and the bureau guy whenever one person has to say one single line, it creates an unnecessary delay. You could just have both of them side by side on the screen and just highlight one of them whenever they're talking. That way you don't have to take the time, and it actually feels like a more organically paced conversation. Because that's the thing that always bugs me about when you see conversation at TV shows and movies. It's like people talk over each other and they cut each other off all the time. Nobody ever just politely waits for somebody to finish, waits a second, gives them a beat to make sure they're done, and then starts their own dialogue. It never works that way. It always makes me laugh whenever you've got people that are supposed to be arguing in a TV show and they're not like cutting each other off and talking over each other and, you know, yelling at each other at the same time. It's just like that's how people do it in reality, and you're trying to mimic reality. I get sometimes it's difficult because you want to make sure that both characters have their lines out and heard, but there's a way that you can do it that kind of fakes it without basically just being a mess of words that you don't understand who's saying what. But yeah, that would definitely help with at least that part of the pacing. But that aside, I thought the game was kind of fun. I'm still intrigued by the premise. I wonder how they're going to introduce more challenge, or if there's going to be any other game mechanics, or how long overall the game is going to be. Because how long the game is overall affects what your perception of the value is, right? How much you're willing to pay for it. Because if you've got a game that's like 2 hours long, I'm not saying that this is going to be 2 hours, but just as an example, if you've got a game that's 2 hours long and it costs you $50, that's not much of a value. Unless it's got like a ton of value elsewhere, like in the replayability department, or multiplayer, or online multiplayer, things like that. Then that changes it. But there's perception of overall perceived value that you have in a game, and it changes from person to person, but there's some consistency between that. Anyway, ad break starts in 20 seconds, so I'm going to close this down, and then when we come back, we'll be ready for Demon Crush. So get up, get moving, grab a drink, smoke 'em if you got 'em. And I'll see you guys in roughly 3 minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Okay, should be back now. Now we're playing Demon Crush, which, as far as pacing goes, this is going to be a completely different type of game. Let's read a little bit about this first before we get started. So I'm not going to make the same mistake that I made with Crime or Punishment, where I started playing the game and then I completely forgot to talk about the premise. I get a little ahead of myself sometimes. But Demon Crush is developed by Reverting Castles, which is a team of 9 people. They will have a Kickstarter for this game starting in October 1st, so just a few days. This game is made by a group of longtime friends, industry veterans, and martial arts enthusiasts that are seeking to bring their love of combat sports into this game. And the word of the day, as far as this game is concerned, is adrenaline. And this promises something for everyone, for casual beat-em-up fans, platformers, speedrunners, score runners, challenge runners, whatever you got. So you battle warriors, demons, and beasts in a pixel art Japanese fantasy world. Fast-paced 2D side-scrolling ninja action awaits as you avenge the fallen and defend your home against the deceitful warlord Nizumo and his demonic master Mathonus. All right. So you play as Kenzo Yagimoto as he defends his home from an otherworldly evil returning from the ancient past. Master the weapons arts of the Yagimoto clan to save your beloved Gochima village from the burning blades of the warlord Nizumo and the dark secrets concealed in this hidden fortress. Only then can you confront his long-forgotten demon master and save your world from being consumed by the endless hunger of demon hordes. Right on. Like, there's really not much more to the game on the Steam page. But yeah, you're gonna play as I don't think I read this before. You play as multiple characters, master different weapons and combat styles, and plunge into adrenaline-soaked action in a fantasy Japanese setting. Wall jumps, air combos, grappling hook traversals, super moves, chaotic battles, death-defying leaps, and razor-sharp duels to the death against inhuman, villainous bosses all await you. And as far as specs go, again, you can play this on a potato. All right, that's it. Let's get into it. I've been waiting to play this all week. Now, the one thing I did read is that the developers were not big on having this game's pacing being interrupted too much by cutscenes, dialogue, and things like that. So it's very light on all of that. So this is our guy. What's his name again? Kenzo? Just want to make sure I get his name right. Hold on a moment. Yes, Kenzo. So, let's see. What can we do? What does this do? This is like a slight... I'm pressing down on my control pad right now. Just slight change in animation. We can look up. The jump is very quick. And we've got attacks. Now, the other thing I read was that you should be able to chain things fairly fluidly. Second, where did my chat go? There it is. Okay. This is going to really test my platforming abilities. Oh, down and jump? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just thought this looks like there would be a secret hidden here. I don't know if this game has those. Oh, so we can, if you double tap in one direction, you can sprint. What's this? Oh, this is a grappling hook. And we press B. So up and B. Alright, seems pretty simple to use. And in case you're not sure what buttons I'm pressing, at the very top of the screen, you can actually see what buttons I'm pushing. So left bumper. Oh, it's a like a block or a parry. I don't know what that does, but I'm like glowing right now. Okay. I'm trying to get the parry down because I always suck at parrying in these games. So up and X gives us a... What? You grab them and you slam them to the ground. That looks pretty cool. Okay, that's... I kind of like that. Okay. How am I supposed to get that stuff? Alright. I wonder if that was a health potion. Oh, crap. There's a lot going on here. Ah, bitch. Where am I? Ah, you son of a... Okay. I wonder if I can parry that. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So just interact with that, and that will extend up. Well, it'll either open doors or extend bridges. This is a different weapon. This looks like a staff or spear for crowd control. Oh. That seems very effective. Who are these people? Are these all the people from the same village? Damn. I let all those villagers die. Oh no, they're still here. Oh, so that little uppercut move actually creates like a little area of effect attack. What is this? It's like a sweeping uppercut with the staff. Oops. Shoot. Started to attack those guys thinking they were bad dudes. Oh, okay, so this... I can't use that. Alright, so that explains why this was highlighted. Okay, I'm digging this. Come on. How many of them are there? Jeez, I feel like I keep getting backed into a corner. It seems like there's like an endless mob of these guys. Oh, shoot. Okay, I don't like these guys that are throwing bombs. They are very annoying. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Okay. So whenever I see one of those guys, I gotta take care of them first. Because they're just annoying as hell. They can't do anything to me up here. Can I just... Oh, I don't even have to fight them. Did that guy have a gun? Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. He actually does. All right. That is really useful for dealing with those guys up top, the up and Y button. I wish it was like a... I could just drop down and do like a... Like just drop down and do like an area of effect. Ground attack would be great. What's this? Down and Y. Huh. Okay. What? Oh, shit. So you can parry those. Shit. This game is challenging. How am I supposed to beat this? Down at X. Oh, wait. Shh. Damn it. I keep pressing the wrong button to roll. I keep wanting to press B, and that just does the grappling... Or sorry, yeah, the grappling hook. Alright, so it's down in X. Oh. Whoa, that guy's got quite a reach. I love that attack. Oh, another one. Oh, so what I did there was I started a regular combo, and then I chained it into that. Okay, so now I see what they're talking about. So I chained a ground combo into an uppercut and took out this green guy in one shot. Okay. These pains in the ass. What's this? So, press and hold B. I'm assuming that's what that means. Oh boy. Oh, I don't actually have to deal with him. Oh, never mind, he's chasing me. Still don't really know what that... Oh, shoot. I don't really know what that blue stuff does. Oh, crap. There's a lot going on here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Can't go this way. These are good guys. Okay. So, parry and X at the same time. Oh, crap. That does a pretty strong attack. Actually, that sends those guys flying. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, I'm getting overwhelmed. Ah, shoot. Kind of hard to see. When there's that many people there, it's hard to see. Okay. Having allies is weird. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, okay. I'm guessing I gotta jump off and then grapple before I die. That's not how you do that. Oh, great. Alright, that was better. I want to figure this out. So... Nope. Okay, maybe... How am I gonna do this? Shoot, I keep going too far away. Okay. There we go. That's better. Ah. Another new one. Oh, so you pick somebody up with the grappling hook and then throw them. That's cool. I thought I could jump on that ceiling, but I can't. Okay. That part's challenging. This part is really challenging. Okay. Whew. How are you not dead? Okay. I don't feel like I'm any good at this game. I feel like I'm just button mashing, to be honest. It's just the pacing of this is really fast. That's not a complaint. It's just something I'm not used to. Is that a dual attack? Oh, okay. That's with the left bumper. So left bumper is kind of like a shift key that allows you to... So this is what the regular X button does for attacking. But you press the left bumper and the X, and that particular attack sends people flying. With the B, which is the grappling hook, that's the regular attack. But with the left bumper, I think if you do it correctly, you basically grab somebody and you throw them behind you. And with the Y button, that's just the regular attack, and it's good for taking out guys in a line. But press down and Y, and you do like a ground pound. And you do left bumper and Y, and you do that, which I haven't tried on anybody yet, so... That's pretty good. Where am I? Ah, bad timing. Oop, shoot. I rolled instead of doing something useful. Okay. That down and Y attack is really good if you've knocked somebody down. You want to, I think, hit them while they're down. Oh, shit. I rolled right into that. This is going to be fun. Oh, there's another guy alive. Oh, never mind. I'm digging this music. This music is great. Real heart pumping. Oh yeah, that is... Oh. Whoops. Those are friendlies. What is that? Left bumper and right bumper. And this uses one of those lightning bolts. So I'm guessing that's some sort of like special ability power-up thing. It's like a charge? I don't know, let's try it. Oh. Oh, I don't have enough juice. Bitch. Wow. These guys are good shots. Alright, I'm almost dead. So parrying those actually sends them right back at the guys, which is handy. Oh shit, there's a lot of you guys. Damn it. I saw that shot come in and I'm like, I was looking at the health. Nice shooting, Tex. Oh, where's he going? I thought you were coming for me. All right. Oops. Oh, we got a boss bar. Oh, that's that guy. Come back, come down here, you coward. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this is really cool. It's oh shit. It's jump. Oh shit. This is I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Got caught in between those two guys. Oh, now he's finally down to me. Ow. Okay, I have to... This is... Okay, good. Ow. Oh, thought I parried that. Shoot. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get this guy. What? Wow, this guy is tough. Oh. "15 retries." Hang on a second. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Oh god, I feel like that's terrible. Alright. Man, I'm digging this. I mean, that's probably it for the demo, but... Oof. Oh yeah, okay, that is it for the demo. Man, this game... And that's the... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if that's the first level or not. Again, you never... Unless the developers explicitly say this is a vertical slice of middle of the gameplay. It's hard to tell. But if that's let's just say, for example, that that's the first level and that's the first boss. This game is going to be really, really hard. Maybe if I had more time with it, and actually felt like I know what I'm doing, because I feel like I have to confess this. Some of that felt like button mashing, just because I couldn't clearly see my character. I had a rough idea of where he was, and occasionally the game's like giving you an arrow saying, hey, here's where you're right here. You are here, right? It's like one of those maps that you see on a mall where you're looking at all the stores, and there's this little red dot that says you are here. The game does that occasionally. I wonder if there are any control settings. Oh, you can hide the status bars in game timer. if you don't like seeing that. That's mainly for speedrunners. I was looking to see if there was a control that says that would actually highlight where you are in case you're not sure, if you could just trigger it with a button instead of waiting for the game to tell you. I don't really know what button you would use though, because pretty much maybe one of the trigger buttons, because only the bumpers, the A, B, X, Y buttons are used. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It would be like a small quality of life addition. I don't really think it would be too difficult to trigger what the game is already doing, but I'm not a developer. I couldn't say. And I certainly don't want to give them more work to do. But I like this. This is exciting. This is such an exciting game. Phew. But now I got a bit of a problem. I got half an hour left of stream time. And I guess what I can do... You know what I'm going to do? I don't have it downloaded, and I didn't get a chance to test it this week. But there was another game I was looking at. It's a game that I've been aware of for a few weeks now, I think. And it was actually in the 6-1 Indie Showcase last week or so. And I'm not going to tell you what it is until you see it on screen. And I'm hoping it works, and I'm hoping everything's fine, and I'm hoping the audio is balanced with everything else, because I didn't put this as part of my pre-flight checks. So I'm just going to wait for it to download. Yeah. Demon Crush. That is... It's the platforming is challenging just because of getting used to how the character moves and having to, because you don't float when you jump. You jump and instantly the gravity is like, no, you have to land right now. So you have to be, because there was a couple of times I was jumping and I was landing in fire, which hurts your character as it would. But I got to say, it looks damn cool. It really, really does. Overall, the character movement is neat, and it fits with the style of combat. I can't really fault it. The only thing is, the only problem I had is, number one, it's a skill issue for me. I'd have to get better with this. And number two, just losing sight of my character every once in a while. I don't know how you overcome that, if developer chooses to overcome that in any way, if there's any plans. I don't know, but it's just, as somebody's playing the game, that's going to be a concern for me. But let me get game number 3, which wasn't planned, and I'm hoping it works. Yes. Okay. A little bit about this game, if you're not already aware. This is Netherworld. And Netherworld's a very interesting side-scroller. It's, well, here's the elevator pitch on Steam. A weird jellyfish handles marriage crisis with alcohol, drugs, sex, blows, and lots of odd characters. Yeah, let's, so after being abandoned by his wife, Medu faces his disgrace, going to the nearest bar to drown his sorrows in vodka. What starts as a marriage crisis will soon become an unexpected, surreal, and twisted journey surrounded by quirky fellow travelers. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I should also mention, this is developed by Hungry Pixel, published by Selecta Play. There is no current release date for this, but I do think this is going to be released on console as well. Let me just double check. Gematsu usually has that information pretty handily. It's going to be on PC and Switch. All right, that out of the way. Mouse and keyboard? Okay, cool. That suits me just fine. So, let me look at the controls first. Move left, right. Switch between interactable objects. Tab inventory. Crouch and stand up. Oh, okay. That's weird. Spacebar for that? I can't realign any of my controls. That's... We'll see how it goes. I may not want to. Q and E to change weapon if possible. Hold left click, aim and drop. F to interact. Next dialog, consume held object. And then there's a mini game where you play as a tick. Left click, shoot laser. I did not expect to see that. A second, I just wanted to... Oh. What? NSFW filter. Are you afraid of a 3 black pixel jellyfish penis? I can honestly say that I never thought a game would ask me that. Some platforms may do so. If you're streaming this game or think some explicit sexual scenes between already pixelated creatures might disturb you, consider ticking this box. What do you think, chat? Do you think we'll be okay? Are we all a little bit grown up here? I think we'll manage. I was looking for audio settings, but I don't see any. Okay. Never mind. Oh. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Typically, you go right, so let's go right. Sheriff. Can't do anything here. Morindas. Oh, wait. You coming to have some fun in my brothel? Great. And he even brought his own handcuffs from home, the addict. What does Medu sound like? No, they're not mine. He'll just sound normal. That's what they all say. Morinda's slave. Help. Shh. What did you just say? Meow. Okay. Whoa, look at this guy with his big Chad chin. A Chad chin.
Guess who's going to give the blonde another ride today? Huh? Who?
Look, it's Freddy DeMacho. He's so macho. Is this like a Western? Because I'm hearing... I feel like this is like Western styled. And we hear... Yep, those are springs. Someone's having a good time. They didn't waste any time, jeez. Clarice? It's her voice. He's killing her. I don't think he's killing her, bud. Clarice! Yeah, she's having a terrible time. While you wait, check out the others. They'll be cheaper than the blonde. Is that supposed to be his wife, Clarice? Yeah, right. Enter Morinda's brothel. Okay, well, let's... Oh, that's one of her slaves. Another slave. Canodia is already booked, outsider. These people have no respect.
I'll save it up for the blonde. But that bastard's ready to macho's always banging her.
Yeah, it's not fair. People are so selfish, man. We gotta be more machos, or we'll be eaten alive. Sometimes I wonder, what if I go for syphilis instead of gonorrhea? Oh, okay.
I don't mind.
I don't know, man.
I'd also go for gonorrhea, you know. It's just that
Habit.
right? We're creatures of habit, man.
You got that right, man. This music is weirding me out because it's so like, this is like epic Western music. Like when the good guy comes back to town, he's gonna meet in the middle of town and have a showdown with the bad guy. Maybe that's what's gonna happen when we go in the brothel. What? Okay.
Leave Clarice alone, you son of a bitch.
What? Give it to me hard. Yes, yes. 60% losses last month. Freddy, are you crazy?
What should I do, girl? You think it'll go up again? I could buy more shares and...
What the hell are you doing? No, you can't put everything in such a volatile market. The key is to diversify investments. What the fuck is going on? Petra, charge the idiot who just walked in double, and don't hide the money from me. We know each other well enough by now. Yes, boss. What are you doing with my handcuffs? They're not mine. They belong to Helix, a mobster who... Well, he's dead now, but he kidnapped my wife. Was she here?
Girl, the S&M you told me about. That's wild.
Oh, yeah, I screwed that one. Not your wife, though. Long, short, with a red bow. Yes, where is she? Not so fast, cowboy. If you want profits, you have to invest. How about we make a deal? Okay, I really wish that... Okay, good. I was about to say, like, that squeaking's getting a little annoying.
Damn. Speaking of deals, I'm going to see if that town drunk is still in my house. I'll tell you later, sweetie. Bye. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Goodbye, darling. And diversify. This game is already tripping me out, man. I feel like I got no idea what's going on. So, okay. So Madhu is looking for his wife. He doesn't, because the description on the page says that marriage crisis. All right, let's just keep going.
Ooh, just gave that slut the pounding of her life.
Freddy's such a macho man. My deals usually don't end well. Because they haven't started with me, honey. Here's the business brief. My witch of a boss keeps my money in Roy's bank. What a dumbass. Not only does she steal my potential assets, but she also chooses a shitty return rate. I propose a win-win. Get me my money, and I'll tell you where your wife is. Deal. How do you know that she knows where she is? She could be full of crap. Recover the money that Petra has in the bank. Okay, so where's the bank? And how do I leave? Is this a bank?
Prostitutes are at the other door, worms. It's always the same.
Okay. What is this? Use Tick Joe? Sure. Let's see what Tick Joe does. So I guess we found an anthill. So we can double jump. Whoa, he jumps pretty high. Man, Joe is pretty high tech. So the same button that's used for dashing is also the shield. That's a little odd, but okay. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Wait a minute. Can... Oh, he can just climb surfaces. I don't have to... Okay, this is going to take some getting used to. But I can't... That is weird. Alright. What is this? Oh, he's like a machine. What? We got some sort of currency. And what the hell is this thing that keeps, like, floating above me? No. Fruits. Alright. Can't interact with that. This looks like a shop stall. Who's this guy with a gun?
Hey, Mop Face is back.
What do you have to do to get money out of here? Give me Petra's money, you son of a bitch. Well, he's holding a gun to me, so I'm gonna try the carrot first before I go with the stick.
Well, you have to have had it and given it to me. Do you have money? No, you look like a used mop. Get out of here.
Alright, let's try the stick.
Hey, Mopface, give me Petra's money, you son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Sorry, kid. Don't hurt me. I'm old.
And
Here, take it all.
okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh.
You think you're the first guy the pink-haired slut has sent? Get out of my sight, you broke punk.
Alright. Well, we got another anthill. Ow. You really don't get much warning when those things see you. You have to start spamming the laser right away. Oh. I have so many questions. Petra's potential investment assets. Money that Miranda steals from Petra. She told me something about assets and liabilities. Does she want to have sex? Oh boy, I really want to ask the developer what they were thinking making this game. And I don't mean like in a hostile way, like, what the hell were you thinking? Like, are you crazy? I don't want to imply that. It's just like, what possessed you to make this game with these characters telling this type of story? I'm just so curious. My babies, who did it? Don't tell Freddy, I owe him 50 Nepos now. Is that currency? Worms. I haven't been this turned on since my first dividend. Come here. Uh-huh. Oh, I have to press a button. Okay. Okay. I'm just pressing the A button. She looks like she's really into it. Wow, not bad, huh? I've been refining that technique for 10 years. Okay, buddy. Just with your wife? Poor thing. I wouldn't have put up with that. I wouldn't have put up with you for that long. And I get paid for sex. Oh, shit. Oh, man. He's kind of a sad character, this Madhu guy. Well, Clarice liked it. Clarice was lying to you, honey. That was pathetic. But you're lucky. I pay my debts with interest. If you want to get her back, let me give you a master class. How much of... Okay, we got an ad break. Let this go through the ad break. Jesus. Okay, welcome back. All right, so we went through another, I guess, sex minigame, which basically involves just mashing keys, but as you continue, you have to change which key, and then you get different animations and stuff. It's all kind of... I don't even know what to say. This game is weird. I knew that going in. I don't really think I knew how weird it is. And not really having any backstory before going into it is... I'm so confused. But we're going to keep going, at least for another 10 minutes or so. That could even qualify as a bang. You bet! Maybe we could repeat that class later? Nice try, buddy. She seemed nice. Huh? Your wife? She was standing there while I was banging Helix. Well... Did she say anything? No. But she looked angry. Sounds about right. Apparently they had to catch a Zeppelin to Gajova and were running late. Smart move. She left Helix here in handcuffs. Who's Helix? Where is Gajova? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Okay. What a fool. 4 hours with his balls hanging out, lecturing me about the Mafia and how they're going to change the world. Luckily, he just came from hearing himself talk. Jesus Christ. Gajova. Well, that's it for our sex talk. You got what you wanted and I got mine. What will you do now? While I was teaching you to screw, I scheduled a couple of business meetings in the city. Just need to grab the cash and jump out the window. Wow, she's a real multitasker, isn't she? If you ever go to Pinksburg, find me and tell me about your progress. Ugh, that's too far. Do you do home visits? You couldn't afford my fee, honey. Start saving up. Okay. Anything in here I could take? Nope. Alright. Alright. So... I have no idea where to go. What happens if we keep knocking on this door? I have to get up and get the cleaver. You won't want to knock anymore. Or bang neither. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, no, that's it. Okay. The way this game is, I would have half expected somebody to come outside with a cleaver and just kill you on the spot. Wait, is that a macho dude? Oh yeah, it is. Freddy the Macho. He's just taking a breather. What the hell is that? Looks interesting. And seems to want to focus on this. Is there more over here? It's a bunch of arrows pointing at what? Well, we can't go any further. Okay, so short of going left at the starting area, the only option we have is to go in here. It's like some kind of church, something. Wait, what? Wait, I can come out, but I can't go in. So can I interact with anything? Like, what am I... Hang on, let's have a look here. bunch of crosses and things hanging from it. Or creatures hanging from it, I should say. That's kind of gruesome. There are stairs, but I can't interact with it. There's a door that just takes me outside, and I can't go any further. Like, I'm not really. I'm not really sure what to do. Let's go back to the starting area and see if we can go left and talk to this guy again. Okay. That was a mistake. Do these guys have anything new to say? Nope. What's this? Oh, Sheriff Westwood.
You sack of shit. What the worms are you doing outside of my jail?
Well, I don't know. Spoiler showed up and...
Spoiler! They changed the script for the damn demo? Ugh. Now there's a jungle in the saloon with an angry tree. Do you have any fire?
I have the pistol I showed you. Oh, we have a pistol. Oh, I didn't even check the inventory.
I said fire, not a toy. Move your ass and bring me a candle.
Well, we have an old revolver. First gun I've held in my life. No idea about shooting it, but it makes some music when I blow at it. Go to pew pew and reload. Handkerchief. And get Westwood a candle. All right. Is there one in the share? Nope. Is there a candle in here? You have a candle? Maybe there was one in that church. Nope, he didn't have one. And that other dude's just gonna fart at me. I don't know why this game, why it's scaling back. Like, what am I supposed to be looking at here? Like, I see the scenery, but I don't understand what the purpose of this building is. No. Either way, you know what? I'm going to have to put a pin in this, and maybe I'll try this a little bit more offline. As it is right now, I mean, I just don't really know what to do. So, yeah, but either way, we had some fun with Crime or Punishment, and oh man, Demon Crush is so much fun. I really, really enjoy that game. But as it is for now, that one's not really publicly available for demo. So, Maybe it will be at some point in the future, but you can check out their Steam page and you can wish list and be notified when there is a demo available if you are interested in playing it. Netherworld I'm going to spend some more time with because... Oh, hey! Oh! You know what? You can watch the VOD. I sucked at it. I feel like I could have done so much better. I just need to take some time with it. It is a fun game. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. It was a blast. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. Hey, Mr. Mike, how's it going, man? Yeah, Demon Crush is the one that I'm taking away from this, thinking like I want to play it as soon as it comes out. It's fun, challenging platforming, and I just want to get good at that game because I want to feel like I know what I'm doing. Because there were moments during it where I felt like I kind of felt like I was button mashing, and I don't like relying on button mashing in games. So I'm gonna take some more time. I'm gonna play it a little bit more. See if I can shorten my time down. I don't know if you saw, I posted it on Twitter. I had like 27 minutes and 43 seconds. I wasn't going for a speed run. I'm just like, I saw that. I thought I could do better. I can die less than 15 times on one level. But thanks for stopping by. I wish you'd, wish you were around when I was playing it, because I would have had more questions for you at the time. But I'll still have questions for you, and I'll probably... you are on Twitter, yes? I may reach out to you then, if because I will have more questions as I'm going through and just doing the editing for uploading to YouTube. But it's fun, and I'm going to recommend it to everybody that is interested in that type of... Oh, no, I'll just recommend it to everybody, whether they're interested in that type of platformer or not. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. You guys came right at the end. I'm sorry. But this isn't my usual date or time for streaming. I usually do the indie streams on Wednesdays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., but I couldn't yesterday because of the scheduling conflict. But next week it'll be back to Wednesdays, and I don't know, I'll pick another couple games in the meantime, and we'll have a good time going through them. But as it is right now, I am going to shut things down. Thank you guys both for showing up. I appreciate it. And John DBZ as well. I'll see you guys around. Go play some fun-ass games, or go make some fun-ass games in Reverting Castle's case. And I will see you guys next time. You have a great weekend, and I'll see you around. So long.